Alright, what's up everybody of YouTube? I've acquired me a welding project. I don't remember if I mentioned this in my last video or not, but basically I've been negotiating with my cousin for about the past few weeks now about getting this project, and so yesterday I used my good old trusty 79 Ford 150 to get her home. And so here's my reveal. There's my welding project. I believe it's a 18-foot trailer. I'm not exactly sure. Pretty sure it's 18 foot. But yeah, you see right there, it's a gooseneck brand. But yeah, I went over to my cousin's farm yesterday and picked it up. And so it's all mine now. Paid for it. And so yeah, I used my good old 79 Ford to bring her home with, and truck pulled it great, didn't have any problems with it. You know, driving the 4-speed, pulling that, you know, it towed it good. Only had to downshift one time while I was going down the road, and I probably didn't have to, but I did anyway, just to keep the motor from straining so hard to build back up speed. And so, I mean, I was running 4th gear, and so, you know, I downshifted to 3rd, and then built my speed back up, and then I shifted back up to 4th again. But other than that, truck had no problems getting it home. I mean, it pulled it excellent, we'll put it that way. But the reason it's my welding project is because of right here. As you can see, it's all that rust. All along right there it's rusted out, and then down to there, and then back behind where the tires are. Basically, it's rusted out because of years of manure buildup, you know, cow manure, from what they hauled cows to like shows and just all the other stuff, you know, they do, and just didn't wash it out, and so that's what caused it. And you can see it's got a little bit right there on that front piece, but that's not bad. Everything. And but yeah, hooked it up to the gooseneck in my truck and pulled it back. And I had to buy me an adapter to pull it with, though, because my truck, you know, was wired up for a 6-plug, or 6-round. This one had the 7 blades, so I bought me a 6 to 7 adapter. Turns out my dad had an adapter, but I needed the opposite of what he had, and so he had the one where you plug the 6 into your 7, because it's set up for when your truck has 7 on it and everything. But with my truck having the 6, I needed the opposite of it, and so I managed to find the opposite version of that. So I went and bought that yesterday before I went and picked up the trailer. And it did also get a new jack on it that my cousin put on there. Got welded on. As you can see, this side along the bottom is not rusted out except for right there, but it's just small. You know, I mean, other than that, I mean, the walls are solid, you know, and the frame going up, the hitch is solid and everything. And yeah, you can see there it's a gooseneck brand. And it was made in, where's it at? Right there. In 7 of 91. So it's a 91 model. See, he told me that the tires on it are only 2 years old, and so they're good. I looked at them yesterday, they're not dry rotted. And so, you know, basically they've had the trailer for a while, and they used to use it a lot, but after it got in the shape it was in, they just kind of stopped using it, and then mostly just sat there at the farm. And then my cousin finally told me he just wanted it gone, so we talked for a few weeks and everything, and then finally worked out a deal, and so I went and picked it up yesterday. But see, I'll get on right here on the inside to show you what the damage looks like from the inside. So most of the floor has been removed, but I am going to refloor it. And so there's the extent of the rust from the inside. I mean, that part's not bad, but it's getting there. You can see you can see it's rusted through right there, also behind the tire, everything. But I know definitely I'm going to be cutting out all this up through there, cut out all that, and I've got some new angle iron I'm going to weld in on it. And so that's all going to get replaced right there. The cross members, they're still solid. I've looked at them several times. And see right there across the front, it's not rusted through right there, so we're good. Right there, it's got that one hole right there, and then just a few smaller ones up through there, but you know, that's still fixable. And of course, all this is still fixable. I mean, it's better than the alternative of him wanting to scrap it out like he thought about doing. But you know, we got talking and we said just with a little TLC and just restoration, this would still be a good trailer. And so, and also I am going to get a new tarp for the top of it. But that's going to come after I get it repainted. Because yes, I am going to repaint the trailer too. And of course, going to refloor it and pull up all these old boards right here. Refloor it, and I washed the trailer out this morning, got all the mildew that was along the wall through here, and you know, cleaned it all up, and then was looking at the extent of the rust and everything. I mean, it's not horrible on that side, it's just this side's what's bad. But I mean, it's all, you know, it's all fixable. It's just little, you can see it's a little crispy, is all I want to say. But I mean, you know, I mean, what can you say? It's fixable. That's about it. So that's going to be my project here in the next few days or weeks or however long it takes me to do this. I am probably going to make a video series on this, so you can stay updated as to how far along the project I am. But I mean, see, these, you know, these cross members are here. They're still solid. I've already checked them. You know, just rust along there, you know, gotta be fixed. And I think I am going to end up replacing, let's see, okay, there we go. I am going to end up replacing probably this piece right there too, just because you can probably see where it's rusted out along there. And I mean, I've got 2 pieces of 8-foot angle iron that I'm getting also from my cousin that he had, that he was going to replace all this with. So I'm probably just going to cut out all along through there, and then all up through there too, all that rust out, and replace all that and everything. And then probably on this side, for right back there, I might just get me some just flat bar and just weld in on top of that right there. And then probably the same through here, and then might just get some small flat sheet metal and patch up the rust holes right there and everything. I mean, that's just me, but that's not final. But that's what we discussed, or me and my dad discussed last night. But, and then also, let's see, let me walk back up here. Okay, and also that's rusted out right there. But anyway, I can fix that. Probably find some hollow tubing somewhere and patch that up with. And then that side, it's got a little rust, but probably wouldn't hurt to replace it either. The doors are still good. The latch for that one right there is broke off, as you can see, and I think, yeah, that one's seized right there, so it won't move. The gate's still right here. It's still good. I oiled the hinges on it this morning, but then I did notice it's got a broke weld right there, but I could fix that, no problem. And all the lights, well, all the lights except for one work, and they're all still in pretty decent shape. Let's see, that little side light right there don't work. That one's missing the cover, but you know, it's fixable. Spare tire was used, but it will still be good enough to get me out of a sticky situation. That light works. That one works. I mean, they all work, except for that one down there at the back. But yeah, I mean, it's a good trailer. So I mean, basically with a little TLC and, you know, some welding and restoration on it, it'll still be a good trailer. And so, you know, I don't know how often I'll be hauling cows with it for my grandmother on her farm, but you know, just have it whenever I need it. And of course, plus you can do a whole lot more with a cow trailer than just haul cows. I mean, I know people that's hauled furniture in before, stacked them top to bottom, front to back, just full of furniture and boxes and stuff like that. And then, I mean, even when me and some of my friends decide we want to go to the local off-road park here in town, you know, or off on the outskirts of town, pretty much. You know, I could meet them. We could load up four-wheelers inside here and, you know, haul the four-wheelers with it. You know, I mean, just possibilities are endless, pretty much. But yeah, old Ford pulled great. You know, that 400 big block under the hood. She didn't want to strain or fuss at me or anything like that. Well, motor can't fuss at you, but you know. I mean, truck did great, didn't have any problems with it, so I'm very proud of that. All the lights worked great on it. I mean, all the lights for the truck on my plug right there worked great. And so yeah, that's it. That's my new welding project I've got. I will make a video series on all my torching and welding I do and all that stuff, and then probably the repaint and all that stuff I'm going to do and reflooring. I mean, it's probably going to be a little drawn out time consuming process, but I'll have it looking like a brand new trailer here, and who knows how long. But I'll keep you updated. And so, until then, when the project starts. So, on that, you can comment, rate, and subscribe. And I'll see you later.